Hello everybody, welcome again. Today we're going to be talking about a K-drama called Melting Me Softly with Love. I mean obviously with love, but it's just called Melting Me Softly. So let's get into it. So Melting Me Softly is about this guy and lady who participates in a cryogenic project where they get frozen for 24 hours. So this was the late 90s and it was like an advancement in technology that Korea was getting involved in. So they were looking for people who would be able to participate and volunteer for such such a step in science, that kind of thing. So this guy, his name is Ma Dong Chan. He's a producer, he's a variety show producer, and he's a very successful producer. So he decides that he would want to volunteer himself for this show. This was a show he was actually doing by himself, or he was producing, and so he was like, he's also going to volunteer in it. And then and he's the main character. And then the main lady, her name is, what's her name? And then the main lady, her name is Gomiran. She's also a specialist in that variety show field. She's actually participated in a lot of variety shows and she's into those experimental things. But a lot of times she does it because she's trying to get money and take care of her family. She actually has a brother that isn't too well. Both of them get into this experiment with the understanding that they were going to wake up 24 hours later. But things don't go as planned, as usual, and before they know it, by the time they open their eyes, it's 20 years later. Everyone that they knew, their family, their friends, their co-workers, everyone they loved has aged and have moved on without them, and they are stuck in the same body of the 90s. And so they have to navigate this new world that they find themselves in, and at the same time falling in love and melting each other softly. By the way, yes, the reason for the name is because, or at least I think that the main reason why it's called Melting Me Softly is because of how long that they stayed under in the cryogenic sleep. Their body temperature, their normal body temperature shifted. So rather than being 36.5 degrees, it became 31.5. And that was like the only way they could survive. So both of them now are stuck in this normal temperature, and if their body temperature goes higher, they could actually potentially die. So they were not only fighting this new society that they found, but they're not fighting it, but like they're trying to grapple with it and get used to it, and this new life they find themselves in. But they're also fighting for their lives because obviously the earth had already undergone some global warming in the last 20 years. So yeah, they actually had like a lot on the line. Yeah, I really liked this show actually. It was quite funny. It was really funny. I loved the dynamic between them and their families. I liked how like they had aged and grown, and so like they had to really understand each other again. I also like the side characters. They were kind of funny and cool. I like the fact that it wasn't like a full romance, that there were other things inside, and also the fact that they didn't automatically like fall in love with each other, like this kind, oh, it's you and I, so therefore you are connected in some sort of way. Especially the guy was very slow, in fact, in even becoming her friend before he even tried to do anything more like than that. So I really liked they gave each other time to actually grow and mature as human beings. Yeah, but there was also a love story, like a love triangle, because the guy actually had a girlfriend before he left, or before he went into the cryogenic sleep. So when he came back, there was some sort of, we belong together, let's pick up where we left off kind of thing. But they've obviously changed, and actually a lot happened to her while he was there. So, and obviously he's the main character, and the other girl is like Dong Chan is the main character, Miran is the main character. So obviously they have to end up together. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, the whole thing with the guy is like, the hottest, the best. I don't know why do Korean dramas do this thing a lot? Why do they always have to make women, especially old women, comment about how fine the main character is? Like, oh, he's so fine, oh wow, he's uncharacteristically fine, oh wow, this guy is a producer and he's this fine. Why Why can't he just be a normal human being just trying to live his life, you know? But anyway, that's how it is, you know, that's how they do. So like I said, it wasn't like fully romance. There was also the mystery of why they did not wake up 24 hours later, because actually they were supposed to. It's not like, okay, I don't want to spoil anything. They were supposed to wake up after 24 hours, but things did not go as planned, and there was something behind that, and actually it became like a real political thing that blew up. And you know, I really liked the big reveal at the end as to why everything happened the way it was. Yeah, it was really good. Eventually though, I didn't enjoy it because it was more like the story was dragging on. They were putting a lot of unnecessary things inside, and I feel like it could have been shorter. And they would have just put more main things in the thingy. They would have just, rather than making it like a full, like, you know, their normal length, they could have just shortened it into like maybe like 10 episodes or something like that. But that for me was what made it boring. Yeah, I didn't really like that. But the characters though, I liked. They were very interesting, especially oh my goodness, I loved the lady's voice. This was the first time there was a Korean lady with a deep voice. Like, they're usually high-pitched and very like, but her voice was so deep, and I really liked it. I mean, that was the first time, and I really, really enjoyed it. But I would say in general, the drama didn't really, at some point, it was just dragging on, and I got bored with it, and it was a cliche, so it kind of ended up the way it was supposed to end. I mean, there was like some sort of twist at the end, but everybody ended up being like living happily ever after. So, you know, it was just one of those things that would happen. That being said, if I were to rate it, I would say it was unremarkable. Yeah, it was just there. It wasn't like something that I could really, like, was really on my mind. It wasn't something that really gave me like some sort of excitement as a K-drama. It was just there. It was totally, I mean, I actually did not remember it for like months after. I don't even know why it came to my head, except, and I was like, oh, let me just review this thing. Yeah, unremarkable. Anyway, that's it for me and Melting Me Softly. You should go and watch it actually. I think you would like it. This was just my own personal preference. If you're the kind of person that loves a dramatic love story, I think this is for you. The guy is, you know, a very, very popular guy. He's in Suspicious Partner, Empress Key, and you know the guy. I think after Lee Min-ho is himself. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's a very popular actor. So you should go check it out. I think you will enjoy it very much. Oh, K2, Hila, those other ones. Yeah, him. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe. I wish each and every one of you wellness in every single area of your lives. Goodbye.